Well, that kind of ended poorly, but whatever. I took some pictures out. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
What's going on?
Hi.
You shall see.
I know you.
You know me? I know you. I think I've been here before. Well, you won't be disappointed what I'm building because I'm not disappointed what I'm building. This thing is unfucking believable. But I might have to go back.
I don't know. I believe it.
I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it if you tried. Look at this thing. I'll be able to clear snow off my driveway. Look at the ripper on this thing. And that's not the butt, Eric. It's just.
You said butt.
Crazy.
Say butt.
That thing is crazy.
It's like second time that's the butt.
Unreal.
He's frozen already. he's just bored.
Nope. Different computer tonight. Not a new one.
What?
Brought the Mac down from upstairs. So
that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. That cat box is sitting on a whole bunch of my bulk bins. And if that would have went over,
it's like the bowling alley sign.
It probably would have been the end of it. Oh, all right. So we're back. And I've got one bag left in this bad boy.
And it's 4,000 parts.
I've got one bag left. Ready? 1.
500. 1,000. 1,500.
And there's 2 bags in each bag. So this should take no time at all. And I think it's literally just the blade in this thing. Oh, thank you, Eric Clarkson. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Eric Clarkson.
Thank you.
So I can sympathize. And I'll go get it in a minute. But I built the big Technic Ferrari this week, and it was the same. I think it was 7 bags total, but it was 7 bags. So
yeah, there's like how many bags per bag, or how many bags
per bag, or something. Yeah. It was crazy, but. I will tell you, Kevin, I don't want to make you feel bad because I know you really want this car, and it's going to be on the shelf for a while, but it's probably my favorite car so far. It's incredible. And I say that because there's not one sticker in the damn set. Right? Right?
Oh,
so the Tian was like that as well, right? the Lamborghini was no stickers as well.
Mhm.
But
A
this
miscolored
one,
green.
yep, this one gives me hope in two ways. And I'll go get the car and I'll come back and I'll talk to everybody about that if I can take a minute. But one, the system elements in this car are friggin' phenomenal. Like I love Technic elements, but the way they build up the back end and really the front end of the car with system pieces, it's incredible.
I kind of like the way you say you build up the back end.
The doors, I'll show y'all how the doors open because you thought the Lambo doors were awesome, with the push button and the gull wing doors. Well, they're not really gull wing, but scissor doors lifting up. The doors on these are incredible. Hey, Andrew.
Andrew.
And then one more thing with the no sticker front, and I'll show you when I get back. But this thing's got a UCS plaque, and it's printed. It's freaking printed. And by the way, they said they're going to do that for the Star Wars UCS sets, probably starting next year. So it gives me hope.
A new hope.
Gives me hope.
A new hope. Yeah,
New hope.
And you need to order a new one now.
Yeah. Hey, Zoe, how you doing? Brutsky, how you doing, buddy? Vic Doctor, good evening. Wendy, good evening. Kate will be back in a bit. PBJ, so nice, so delicious.
As always.
As always.
As always. All right. So UCS plaque printed.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the size, not the cheap little one we got with the CN. That was printed too, but it was like a little 4x6 tile or.
Yeah.
Kind of like the like Rogu, like those ones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No, smaller than that.
Oh, really? Like
the
Groot?
little.
Like even smaller than the Groot one?
Yes.
Wow.
It's the little 4x6, like half tile, half plate. It's got just the studs around the edge. And then there's tile in the middle.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Okay. Well, that's a sticker plaque that's buying a supercar to, offset something else that's wrong with it.
So... Our Claxton, thank you again. He said, Tannjam, don't let Easy Craftsman bug you in the live stream too much. If he does, he owes you and Brick Building Biker all of his Lego. You heard it here first, folks. All of it.
You know what?
I get the bowling alley.
I will give you 250 dark bluish gray 2x2 tiles.
Yes.
I will take those.
I need those. Okay, so look at this friggin' car, right? So first and foremost,
I love the blue seats.
They did blue seats. They did. You remember the color variation in the cyan, like the lime green, some of the parts. There's some of that in this too, believe it or not. And it's those same pieces. It's those little. They've got an axle hole and then they've got a pin in them. Those same pieces in red. There's a little bit of variation in them. So it must just be.
If that's like that could be just as simple as a different manufacturer date, humidity, a different change, right? Like anything small like that could be silly.
So obviously this lifts up. They didn't put a little
an engine. Wow.
Didn't put a little satchel in it this time, which I'm fine with because those things were stupid. But the back end, just like look at the system build up on the back end.
That's crazy.
It's got some.
That's a nice back end right there.
All right, and so I'm gonna flip this back end open here so you can see the engine.
Wow.
They did two different style rims so that the spokes went the same direction on them, right? So because the spokes go in one direction on this side, they wanted them to go in that same direction. Like angled towards the front of the car.
They did directional rims on there, so that's two different molds.
So two different molded rims, which is crazy, right? And then check out the door opening feature here.
I love this part. This is my favorite part.
I'm gonna lift it here, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna find it here. So watch the bottom of the door.
I like how I'm tilting my head like I'm gonna get a better angle.
So. like the door actually kind of opens up.
Yeah.
It like fans out to mold out. It's crazy.
Isn't there a push button in there somewhere? Yeah,
I don't think so. There would have been if they're like the Lambo, but this is covered up with a panel. But there's a little rubber piece in here, so I think you're supposed to lift it up by this rubber piece.
Yeah, it's the way the door on my car opens too. Yeah,
exactly.
It's only because you backed into it like Tommy Boy. You ripped her off on the old gas pump there. What'd you do?
So
well,
yeah,
I mean,
this is. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, buddy.
I was just saying this is my favorite one so far. It's not too far in front of the Cian. The Cian was great too, but I love this freaking car.
It's much larger than the others, right?
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what I said. Very well.
It's actually roughly the same size as the Cian, but both of these are bigger than the other two. So
are they scaled together? Like all of them, or are they getting into little different scaling sizes?
No, they're all supposed to be 1/8. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I've seen it quite a few times, but for some reason in my head, like I saw Jesse's, so Professor Brickman.
Yep.
I saw his, but I swear to God, he had a button in there you pushed.
If it is, I don't know where it's located.
It was in that fender back there, like it was a yellow piece.
I don't see a yellow piece.
There
definitely was one in the Cian. But I mean, there is a yellow piece back here, but you can't reach it. Yeah, I guess you could do.
Yeah, DCL says, he saw the button in the review. Yeah.
Okay. But you can't get to that button unless you got the back end.
Prop that up.
Yeah. That's true story. Yeah, but I remember seeing that in there. Like,
it looks a little awkward too. Yeah.
You can push the button.
But that's pretty cool.
That's how they work in real life. You got to lift the trunk up, and then put your foot in there, and then the door will open, and then you got to jump in real quick.
That seems practical.
Yeah.
Anyway, awesome car. I finished this week. Just kind of did I don't like building Technic on stream, so I just kind of did this upstairs on the kitchen table. Yeah, I'm not you, Kev.
Nobody's me. Nobody's dumb. You guys are way smarter than me. I'm telling you right now.
So yeah, I just I kind of did it at my leisure and did it over the week, and it was just awesome.
Yeah,
that is a phenomenal build, and I am excited to one day get that into my collection. And yeah, Tanner, you had asked me about the stands. No problem. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'm still debating whether or not I want to crack open the Bugatti, or just hold on to it a little longer and sell it eventually for something else.
It's a fun build, man. It is actually a fun build.
It's my least favorite of the 4 cars now.
It is, but it's still
right.
It's
older, still an amazing build,
and they've only gone up since that.
Yeah, It's the most complicated of all 4 builds.
Yeah.
So the orange Porsche though, does that fall into the same realm as those, or is that's the 4 you're talking about?
That's the 4 I'm talking about. Okay. I like the Porsche a little better than the Bugatti.
Okay.
I like it. I probably like the Porsche more than the Bugatti, just from the color standpoint.
Right, color and the way it looks. The Bugatti just looks kind of weird. It doesn't. It looks like a Bugatti, but it doesn't look amazing.
No, it's not like the Lambo or what have you, where the Lambo is just phenomenal, right? Like,
yeah.
And my biggest thing with the Lambo is my Lambo is my favorite color. That green is my all-time favorite color.
Yeah.
Neon or lime green.
And I think that's what I love about these cars too, is the color scheme on all 4 of them are perfect, and they could have done them the same color. Like, I'm anxious now to see what the next one they do is, what color they'll go to next, because they've kind of hit the spectrum. I guess they could go yellow,
right?
Yeah,
gotta go yellow.
Yeah, and what car they'll do though, that'll be the next thing, right?
Like, probably a Koenigsegg, I would say.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Did that would be it.
That would be cool.
All right, sorry, didn't mean to detract the stream, but that's
okay. Well, thanks for everybody being here tonight. Tanner just
I have not seen the Ferrari yet. really built. I haven't gone up close to it, and I've watched 0 videos or pictures of it. So
when you go to the store, buddy, it's almost scary to look at because it's so damn beautiful. Like it's just like you will sit there, you'll look around that thing, you'll be like, oh my god, like what? Holy crap! Because once you see the back, the tail section, like he's talking about, the tail section.
yeah,
You're gonna be. It's impressive.
Which is the only photo we had originally, right? Was the first leak? Well, not was it leaked or was that your marketing thing?
I'm sure it was marketing leaked.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what they do.
So Tanner, is that the base that you already have open on the table?
Is it the what?
Is that the base for the stand?
No. This is
it says Light My Bricks.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is a build mat that I got for free from Light My Bricks for ordering like $250 for the light kits.
Wow, that's really generous of them. It's so
right?
sweet.
It's actually kind of nice. It's like that neoprene material, and it's really kind of nice.
Is it a cut mat? Like
yeah.
Self-healing?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
so are you an ambassador for them now, or is it?
No,
brand ambassador.
Hopefully I will be at some point. My goodness,
you've got to get there at some point.
I'm not big enough for them yet.
Oh, you're bigger than.
We've seen you in the shower. We know what the
Light my. Okay. Anyway.
Well, now I'm not getting an endorsement deal.
You will from
Robert asked, do you think the nostalgic types that Lego will ever do kit from Knight Rider? Yeah, if they can get the IP for it, I think absolutely they would. I think that would probably be yeah.
You know what the gift with purchase will be? That will be a hamburger.
It'll be Mr. Feeney.
No, it'll be a hamburger, and it'll be David Hasselhoff eating that hamburger.
Oh man.
They did have it one time before, right? Because in Dimensions.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right. So I don't know how it works with all that kind of stuff, but it makes perfect sense to go out with that after the Ecto one. And
yeah, I think they absolutely will. It'll be a creator expert or icons, whatever car that they do.
Well, it's really the building, or like they can do whatever the heck they want. They've got so like Smoking the Bandit you could do. Do a TA.
Yeah.
You could do the Knight Rider. You could do all the TV cars except for the ones that I really, really want.
All right, so I don't know if I said, but I ordered a stand, my first stand from Wicked Brick. No, I'm not an ambassador for them either, but ordered a stand from them for the Galaxy Explorer after we built them live here, however long ago that was. It was like the day after, and I finally got it from the UK. I guess the Queen slowed everything down from there, or what, I don't know. But.
Which, by the way, if anyone hasn't gotten it yet, it's still $75 at Walmart in the States.
Yeah. So, I saw you said, like, my store didn't have it marked on the shelf at 75. It had it at 100, but I think online it's still 75.
And Tanner said at my store it's marked $75, and it's not even a for sale sticker. It's the regular sticker you see on the shelves for 75.
Absolutely, and it's well worth that price. I mean, it's worth the price of $100. It's well worth the price of 75, even better. I bought 2 more of them. I don't do investment sets, but at that price, yeah.
Really,
Robert, they definitely won't do the generator because of that, but they could have so many cool cars out of that series that they could do, even if it was just in Speed Champs. It'd be unreal.
So yeah, I'm gonna build this stand up quickly, and it looks like Zoe and Joe are saying they've been having some postal strikes. I'm not sure. It was quick once it finally, I got a shipping notice on it. It was like, oh, DHL, it's coming in like 2 days, basically. So once they finally ship, I think it's just Wicked Brick at DCL said it. They're way behind. They're a very high demand store. So
yeah, I had bought a few stands last year, and it took quite a long time, to the point that they sent customers' emails to let them know that they're working on it. They're looking at things, and I think that's why they're doing a lot of limited edition run stands now. I get a lot of emails for, hey, we have 500 of these stands. So that's one way they're combating the high demand for their stuff, and it's nice. They really are nice stands. So
Yeah, I don't plan to go crazy. Now, I said that about light kits too, but this one in particular, it doesn't fit on a billy shelf, like it hangs over, but the stand for it angles it so that I think you can fit it on a narrower shelf. And so that's why I wanted to, and this is just a beautiful display, right? It's just the Galaxy Explorer. If you haven't bought it, if you're not into classic space, you will be after you build this ship. It's freaking incredible. Everything
about it is just the design of the build. All the stuff is really good about that thing. So
yeah, Maura built it. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but she built it. She bought it for $75 at Walmart. Wasn't really even going to get it, but saw the price, and then she was building it one night. And she was like, literally every 2 minutes, she was saying "wow" because of the build technique. Just
Zippers.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind like if I had the ability or whatever, that the price that you guys are getting it for there, it'd be nice to pick up a couple of them because you could build a monster.
Yeah, absolutely. So Eric, what are you going to build tonight?
My little guy gave me 2 options, so I'm not sure what to do. I know Brad built Luke's land speeder recently, so I don't know if I want to do that or the A-Wing, so I will let people decide.
Star Wars night for
a fun little, you guys decide.
All right.
Well, if I get a vote, it'd probably be the land speeder. I still haven't built the A-Wing. I don't know if I'm going to ever.
Yeah. I had this notion that I wanted to get into UCS stuff more. And for these ones, it's great. But
it's the other ones that
now are starting to get a little too extreme for my taste.
Yeah, 100%.
Jane Doe says land speeder. DCL wants you to put them together and make an A speeder. Zoe says land speeder. Jenny says choose your own adventure.
Well, don't give him that option, Jenny, please.
Let me walk around the room then.
Those adventures.
Austin
said earlier she likes all of our shirts tonight except Eric's.
I believe it.
She didn't say
Eric,
that.
Eric's got the merch, man. Where can we get that?
Yeah.
You can. I'd say it's a one-off, but they did such a terrible job on the print. It's a 2-off. I just wanted something to wear, but they're not available anywhere.
That makes
I wouldn't recommend the company if anyone ever tries to sell
show it off there. Let's see it. Quit slouching. There you go.
It says, make it a great day.
Oh, where's the take care?
That's overrated.
It's on the back with a picture of him like this.
PBJs wants you to build the tugboat.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk about your recent tug experience, or?
I'm still recovering.
Okay.
Infamous says, is that the Venetian Houses? Finish off that puppy.
Yes. I think I finished it last night. Looks like Land Speeder's taking it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the better build of the two. The A-Wing was not a bad build. It's kind of a surprise. But the Land Speeder is even more of a surprise. And really, the last third of the build, you probably won't get to it tonight, but the last third, Brad can probably attest to it. It is a banger. Like, it is an awesome build, that last third of it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Start at the back of the book then. Start at the back of the book then.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, sweet. A good idea. So I did get the Venetian Houses on Mills plates. I hurt my brain a lot trying to figure it out with the heights. But I ended up changing all the color for this little build to light bluish gray. But I'm really kind of happy with it. Yeah, I think it blends pretty nicely. I've got to figure out the layout, and then I'll tile the rest of the water. But yeah, it's like this one's nice. The designer for this There's some things that I kind of changed a little bit, which are fine. The walls on this house are double wide. They're 2 whites of brick. So a lot of parts are gone into this building just because it's an exterior and an interior wall. Where I would have liked to just have one and maybe build out the roofs a little bit more. They just seemed a little smushed to me.
Interesting.
But there's not a lot of interior either on these builds. Makes me kind of think that the designer really wasn't thinking about that.
Just want an exterior build and that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. So
too, right?
I'm excited. I kind of have an idea how they're going to go in the city. I'm not sure how the water is going to work. We'll see.
How are the instructions?
Not bad at all. Little strange. Like every wall is built up, right? And you're building the corner, and then you place it on the plates. Like you're building it separately and doing that. But really simple to follow. Not terribly difficult or anything.
The bowling alley was good. It was easy to follow. It was good sequencing, all that stuff.
Yep. But it's the bowling alley and that one, and just like some of the other ones that I've done now through the designer program, I really don't believe there's a time period that employees of Lego go in and actually look at the builds and critique them and anything like that. Because, with the bowling alley, there's not a single stud to attach anything in there.
Yep.
And while that's nice for a finished look, doesn't really work for placing bowling pins.
And it's just frustrating too when you
Yeah.
pick it up and you hear a yeah.
It's gonna yell strike.
So I took mine and I actually ordered some 1x3 plates. I ordered some 1x3 two-piece jumpers. Yep. And then so I actually tacked down all of the bowling pins on mine.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that as well. I changed the name on my bowling alley to match a bowling alley that my area used to have when my dad was a kid. But since Lego didn't go with the typewriter pieces for the writing, I'm waiting on an A because I figured I could just take the A from the set, but it looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, hey, Fred, how you doing?
Thanks, Fred. Mrs. here. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. All right, I'll crack this open.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. So I was a dead set against the land speeder. It's grown on me a bit. Don't think
I'm like on your back, or is it growing out of your ass?
Yeah, well, kind of. Well, in a private area.
I mean, okay.
In my lower back.
It's fair.
My lower.
Stickers. Never mind. Let's put it all back in the
box. Yeah, it's definitely grown on me a little bit, but I still don't think to the point where I need it, because I don't think I'm sold on the Mando ship there either. I don't on the Razor Crest. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm there.
I think the angles on it are phenomenal.
Especially
for a Lego designed set, like pretty incredible what they did. It looks like a mock. It looks like a fan designed it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed with all the stickers. Always disappointed. Botabricks, there appears to be no promo for the UCS Razor Crest, and so I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna get it on day one. There are allegedly double points coming on the 10th.
Just take it down a little, it'll be there.
And so if they're still in stock, maybe I'll purchase it then, or I'll just wait anyway. But yeah, I definitely like the shape of it. I'm disappointed with the stickers. I am glad that, I don't know if you saw the Carbonite Frozen Bounties. I was worried because we saw stickers for those. I was worried that they were going to just be on those 2x5 panels like we got in the regular Razor Crest, but they actually built up some like consoles around them, and they look really good. So I was at least pleased that they did that. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks good. I haven't seen the version that DCL built, the Jerix version, to see if it's nicer, but I don't know. It's big. It's probably the size of the gunship.
And what was the price on it again?
It's $600 US.
It's like $700 for a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost the same length, pretty close to the Falcon.
Yeah.
It's not as wide. So it's a monster. I mean, yeah, it's double the parts of the gunship. So it is pretty cool. Like I said, I was starting to wanting to get into UCS stuff.
Well, you picked a good time, buddy.
And this one is.
So now there's where my problem is that AT-AT is one that I desperately want. But just cost on that is out the bloody roof too.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
With the Razor Crest, it's the first UCS set that has been done from a show, surprisingly. I guess not surprisingly.
Hopefully they do the speeders from the Mando next.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been asking for those for quite a while now. And you guys give me looks every time I say it.
Just
they already did a Vespa. They could just take the Vespa and slap some chrome on it.
You probably could, yeah.
You know they're going to do those speeders next year, not as a UCS. They're going to have to do them as a regular Star Wars.
They're just going to do them really, really slow.
That's fine. It gives you a better time to look at it, right? I mean, they go too fast, you don't get time to appreciate them. So by driving slow, you really get to look at them and admire them.
Yeah, Brick Doctor said the AT-AT is well worth it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm in love with it. I think part of the thing for that thing for me is that it you can fill it up with stormtroopers like crazy, and I'm a stormtrooper guy, so I think that would be the coolest thing, is that you could display it with all the stormtroopers ready to come out, and that one is definitely on the list.
Okay, the problem with this is they don't show you instructions they just give you general instructions.
Yes.
Give you a basic idea.
Figure it out yourself from the pictures. I found that out. I put the Death Star stand together, and they made changes from the one I got to the promotional photos on their website. So the stand is like a little bit different. Not where you can't figure it out, but they had made some improvements.
And Bada, I would 100% agree with you on that one. I would have loved that over the Razor Crest.
I think they'll still do that eventually. In fact, I don't know that they'll do it next year, but we get 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi next year, and so they're going to do something for that. I have a feeling that we're going to get a TIE bomber for the May 4th set.
Well, that would be unbelievable. I would love that too.
Is that what you would want, Tanner, or is it?
There are other ships above that I want, but I would be fine with that because they've never made one before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want them to re-release something like they could re-release the UCS Imperial Shuttle next year, right? Because again, 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Sure.
They could redo an ATST, but how much better are they going to make the ATST with all the versions that they've done?
Sure.
Correct. Yeah.
So TIE bomber. I know they're doing a play scale version DCL, but I think they could still do a UCS one. But I think they're going to do some kind of Return of the Jedi anniversary set next year, whether it's early or maybe they'll do the home one as the big set, or They could do a TIE Interceptor. That would be a re-release, obviously. They could do... I'm trying to think of what else they would do that they haven't done before, I should say.
What about Master Builder series?
Yeah, well, they were due for one of those this year.
Yep.
And they're
So you
doing
think they
the
could be
Razor
holding
Crest
off on
instead.
that for, I don't know.
Max saying Death Star 2 re-release. I could see that as well.
Yeah, well, because they haven't had a Death Star in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're probably jonesing for a star.
Gwenda says she loves the Venetian houses there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy. I kind of picture them as, I think it's easy to see, more of a island theme kind of thing going on. So I think it pairs well with the boutique hotel.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the waterway that's going to be the trickiest thing to incorporate in the city.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
for sure.
That's where I'm kind of racking my brain a little bit, which has been painful.
I'm finding too in my current layout with the bowling alley, because it's not as tall, it looks kind of off there, which I like that it's short, because bowling alleys are like that, right? They're
sure,
but it really should be isolated, like have its own little parking lot, whatever the case is. And
so right now I've got mine. It's just kind of hanging out in the city. Nothing's really placed yet. I've got, I think, another 5 or 6 alternates to build.
Wow.
And once I get them set up, then I can really start moving stuff around and figuring out, okay, what buildings do really look, what complements each other nicely, and figure it out from there. But my initial thought was it's going to be kind of its standalone off in the back. Maybe I'll do a parking lot behind it. But yeah, it is tough in that aspect of it, but the exterior of it is really nice.
Yeah, Aspen's pushing for a second floor for it, which I think would look cool, but I like it with one floor, but you could easily add on a second floor to it, I think.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a second floor of anything, right? It could just be a mezzanine level inside the bowling alley, right? Exactly. Like, it doesn't have to actually occupy anything. Or you do, like, the owner's offices up there and stuff.
You do that. You could put some more gaming cabinets up there and do a bigger arcade or something.
Sure. I would do like another, I know you already got it in there, but I'd do another detective's office, or like sleazy, you could do a sleazy motel up there even if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. What I would probably do, since I already have an arcade, is I would put like a pool hall up there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we got pool hall already too, but like old school, it'd be a pool hall, or like.
But you got one pool table in the detective's office. I would put like pool tables all along.
What about a concert hall?
You could do that too.
Yeah.
Seth says, "Is the bowling alley really worth about $700?" That's what it seems to be going. I wouldn't pay $700 for it now.
No.
I wouldn't, but it would have been worth whatever they were asking for it off the start. That's for sure.
And in fact, Aspen is parting it out now, and I bet you could part it out way cheaper than that.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, Mac's saying the same thing. All of these designer program sets, the instructions are public on them now. So I'm parting out the Clockwork Aquarium because I want to put that on my desk at work.
Is it just the ones that have been released so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So like round 3 obviously wouldn't be available yet.
Yeah, correct. They're not there yet.
Seth said every stream your city seems to get closer to your camera.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just the camera positioning.
So your city's expanding.
It hasn't really, though. So over my winter break, I think I'm going to move it. So I'm going to move the city this way. You guys can't see where I'm pointing, but I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to stick it against the wall, and I think I'm going to, because I love being able to walk around the table just to manage it. But most of my shelves, you can't see what's on them. Like all the shelves that are, where is it? Over here.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. I can't display anything useful on those shelves because the city's blocking it. So
that's kind of where I'm at right now. I was going to do that down here, is I was going to move the city closer to me this way, like in behind me, and then put 2 of my shelves there because my starter store normally sat in between 2 of the big packs.
yeah.
And then all my minifigures sat in front of that. So I was going to do that up, but I don't know. It just seems like so much work.
Aspen says 3 rounds are up. All 3 rounds of instructions are available.
Oh, really?
So like Tanner, I got the observatory, but I did hold off and not get the construction site, which that's probably one I'm going to just make my own or take some of the instructions from that.
And I may sell my construction site, especially seeing the prices of stuff. Because that was one, I think the only reason I bought it, oh, she's saying my mistake too. The only reason I bought it was because the observatory was,
oh, right.
They screwed up the price on it, right? And they priced it lower.
Yep.
But with seeing what the market is doing with some of like the Venetian houses and the bowling alley, like Seth said, those prices are going crazy. Right?
I know. I looked at them before I opened them just to see. And it was like, yeah, the good thing is these are ones that I really wanted for the city. So there was no hesitation about wanting to open them. But yeah, there's plenty of sellers I've seen online that are selling like all of round 2.
And that's where I'm at with the construction side. I never loved that one. It's kind of weird too, because it's like adverse to the bowling alley. It's really tall, right? That first floor is really tall.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And it's a base plate and a half too, so it's awkward.
Yeah, what was really drawing me to it was because the bugle stands out, right? At least in my city, because I don't have enough tall stuff. So to me, it was okay. It was the start of this downtown district of high rises.
Yep.
Plus, I had a little idea of having a certain minifigure from the Daily Bugle standing inside of there with a big hammer, just whacking away at the wall. So I'll have to do that with my own.
I mean, it looks really cool, and the crane, the big crane set up in the city would look awesome. Like it would look like a city that's always under construction. But
yep.
All right,
this says, "Am I going to plow the driveway with this thing?" I could. This thing's a beast.
Pull the bike out with it.
What's that?
Pull the bike out with it.
Yeah. It's amazing. I've absolutely, this is like from all the Technic stuff I've ever built, this is my all-time favorite build. It's pretty slick.
What's the little caterpillar stand that you had on it when we started?
Laser printed that. So it was had the copper in the thing, and I just printed that.
Yeah, so Eric Kevin showed on the last stream, he did that for the Lamborghini too.
Right there.
Yep.
So
Lamborghini stand.
Yeah.
So I want those each for the supercars because again, they're awkward to sit on the narrow shelves, but being at an angle, they'll display perfectly.
Right.
And he said
gives you a nice view of the car, right?
Exactly.
Because, yeah.
And it's one of the tough things about them when they're on the shelf, right?
I also I've seen the people do the wall displays too, and those look really nice. They hang the cars on the wall, like Kevin did his McLaren.
Yeah, I could do those mounts too for the supercars. But what I ended up doing, I don't know if you remember like in my old place there, I had them. I took a billy shelf, and I took the top shelf, and I put the pins in the top on the back, and then I dropped it down like 3 pins, and I had the cars sitting on an angle in the billy shelves. So
I could do that too, but
that works too. But I think this will work better with the stands.
Yeah.
And I will print them off for you. It's just they're going to take a little bit of time.
No rush. And
I love the color, that leather look to it from a distance.
That one was copper. copper color.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna try to match. Like I'll order some filament. Filament's cheap, right? Like it's $20 for a roll, and like that's not even a
So it's probably like $8 in the US. That's cool.
yeah. Like this probably cost in all grand scheme of things to print was like maybe $4.
Wow.
Yeah, if not even that, it was probably $2 for the stuff. But the bigger thing is the time investment. This thing took 5 days to print.
What?
Well, the way I set it up, so the way I
Okay.
do it next time, this bottom plate took almost 12 hours to do because it lays it down nice and flat. And then I set there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to this thing total.
Uh-huh.
So they all print separately, and then you push them together.
Wow. So yeah, it's not a quick process.
No, it's not quick. And Tanner said, "Do them all in the colors I want, or else." So I need to.
He didn't really say it that nicely, but
It was
I mean, benefit of the doubt, I guess.
when in Rome
Yeah, right. I mean, that's where he said he was going to send you.
in pieces. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of pieces, is anybody watching Dahmer?
I haven't started it yet, but I plan to.
It's freaking
Is it
Connor
out?
McDavid, man. The guy they used for the actor in there
Is who?
looks like Connor McDavid.
Oh, really? I thought it was the guy that played Quicksilver, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where
but
did
it's pretty messed up. I'll tell you that right now.
What is it on?
Jeffrey
Netflix.
Dahmer.
I knew it right when I said it. You're going to say that. Network. Sure.
Netflix.
Yeah.
The flicks of the net.
Oh, that's a terrible place.
It is.
Everyone caught up on She-Hulk?
How do you
Yeah.
start it? What's it on?
It's on She-Hulk.
Cool. I was gonna say, what's that about?
It's about being married to Hulk Hogan.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I better watch that.
that's right. Direct from the mouth of Bubba the Love Sponge.
What is going on?
What just happened?
I blacked out.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, so yeah, I want to do those little stands too to put the cars on a nice little angle, and then all right, so this is cool. Let me take this little guy out and unwrap all these stands, but they do these. Hang on, I'll show you as soon as I take the acrylic off here. All of these stands, if you haven't seen them, sticking to me here. They all have a nice little display plate that tells you the set number and what it is. And look, there's some classic spacemen and a buggy on there, and like very cool. It's got the piece count. It's got the set number. It says 90th anniversary edition. Like very cool. And then
You're going to get more of them. I know you are.
it just happened to work out for this one because of the way. So, and then this piece, you can display all your figures on it, and this pulls away, but it's die cut to like fit exactly with the model as well.
Yep.
So all your
They add
figures
some magnets to some of the stuff. I wish they could have figured out a way. It would have been tough on the sides to have a magnet or something to click them into place. That's the one thing that I don't like about them is that you can't really connect it. But not the worst.
Here's the flight mode angle that it displays at. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
And what was that set worth, Tanner? How much?
Well, it was $32, but then I think I paid that amount in shipping as well.
Okay.
So it was like 60 altogether.
That's not terrible, really,
It's
for what
not,
it is. Right? Like,
not
that's
for
bad.
a custom ordered acrylic stand. You can see like it's very nicely made. There
You know,
you
it'd be
go.
really super cool if they did it. If they found a way to like take the old one and put that like my original spaceship in there too. Because those two need to go together 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, and then the only caveat with it, right, is cleaning.
Yeah.
It's going to attract a ton of dust, but really is a nice finished, polished look that I think it gives the set.
But it like puts it at a perfect angle. Like I did show you guys, I would actually. I might.
Yeah, that's
going with my phone here and show you all, but
no, that angle is perfect. Peace out.
Peace out. He's gonna load in this phone here now. I gotta watch for him. I gotta pay the attention.
So, all right. So Tanner puts the city on the other side of him, right?
Yeah.
Does the area that the McLaren always land in, can we have that be a junkyard in his city?
Oh, it's going to be going through buildings. It's probably going to fly right through the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, it's going to be a meteorite. It's
yeah,
awesome.
It's going to be just a hole right through the middle of the Daily Bugle.
Oh my God, I love this idea.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's move the city now. We've got time. You're done building the stand. Let's go.
Oh God. Just drag it across. It doesn't matter if stuff's going to fall apart.
Please mute the mic first before you do that.
DCL, you taking off, buddy? Peace out.
I'm gonna if it's hoping that Tanner's gonna throw something.
No.
I don't know.
Oops. A whole bunch of mess stuff going on here. I tried to remember to set my video there so I want to do like a review on this thing and stuff once I get it all done. And
yep.
So just remember to turn the camera on, so that's good.
That's all right.
Yeah.
The nice thing is it's all yellow, so you might not really be able to see.
Yeah, you won't notice. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Gretzky, how you doing, buddy? Oh, there he is.
Gretzky, buddy.
All right, Tanner, you're up. I'm going to just make you live here. I'm going to make you big. Boom. There you go.
All right, guys, sorry. Hang on. All right, we'll try that again. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the cars again, and so that stand putting the Ferrari at an angle. You can barely see it up here, but putting it at an angle will really help you show the top. But all four of them, you can see the size differences, like Eric was talking about. The Ferrari and the Lamborghini are roughly the same length, but the Bugatti's a lot shorter, as is the Porsche. And then I don't think I showed you guys the finished product of Boone's fire truck here. And I had a little classic Fireman Boone made up to go with it here. But yeah, here's the display stand for the Galaxy. You can see just putting it on an angle like that, just put my shadow out of the way.
No,
it's pretty.
Yeah. Totally changes the display of it, right?
Right.
And you have to get a little bit more vertical height because of it.
I didn't have to change my shelf at all, but yeah, I mean, you would if you're trying to display it, but this was the setup that I had on my shelf already, so.
Right. But yeah,
perfect.
It looks nice and gives you plenty of room to put some stuff around it, behind it.
Absolutely. Yep, yeah. Absolutely. In fact, I think I'm going to put, so I've got these little 60th anniversary promo, and here's the actual Galaxy Explorer there. So I'll probably put all of these up there since it's, a 90th anniversary set. I'll throw these up on the shelf with it as well.
Melissa, that's a perfect example of what you're talking about with having the city around the shelves, because look what's at the bottom of your shelves.
Right. And you don't see it. Yep.
Right.
Absolutely. So yeah, I won't arrange that on the stream, but that's the look. I made room near my gunship. We'll see if the Razor Crest is going to fit in there once I finally buy it. I'm not sure. And then there's the UCS Sandcrawler that's probably got about 100 cracked brown plates on it.
Ooh.
That's disappointing. Here's the gunship that Kev gave me last year.
That one's so cool.
But yeah, like these down here, Jurassic Park, beautiful set, right? But I'm not going to see these when my table's in the way.
Right, and then you made the decision, okay, well, this is the one that I'll put down here and, over other things. But
here's the bowling alley set up on the table. I made a double Mills road plate, and I put 3 parking spots out in front. I've got the Lebowski crew out here in front of it, and I think I'm going to put a beat up Gran Torino out here in front of it as well for the dude.
Yes, you are.
But yeah, this set's pretty incredible here. I'll see if I can take the top off. Ooh, it's not the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's a little finicky, I've noticed, to put the top back onto it.
So this one's just, I mean, the way they did the lanes, like Eric said, I put some studs in there so the minifigures could stand. I put some studs in there so the pins could stand down in there. But it's incredible. Find a place here. A little cafe and the arcade machines are awesome. A little, the tile work in there, they use those triangular tiles to do the tile work in the kitchen. Just pretty amazing.
Right. The only studs to stick minifigures on in that was the one behind the counter and the one in the kitchen, right? That was the only 2 areas to put minifigures down.
Yeah, like they thought to put one behind the counter of the shoe rental, but not anywhere else. It's very odd. But overall, still a really nice build. And
you can't get to it now, but I love the way they built the ladder in the back.
Here, I'll
okay.
I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Eric said, it's these 1x2s with a slide rail on them, and then candle pieces along the side. So it's like a built-up ladder.
Really, really nifty things. I've been impressed in what I've built so far, for the most part, of unique building techniques for certain stuff. It seems like every build has had one so far.
And I love the chrome pieces that they put on the roof. They actually did the chrome piping.
Is it like whirlybirds, like stacks?
What's that?
Is it like stacks or like whirlybirds?
Oh
yeah. Okay.
No, they're just supposed to be big, like heating, cooling units.
Mechanical units.
All right, I'll do one more show and tell thing. I'll turn the lights off and show you all.
Oh yeah,
lit up here
after dark.
Come on. Woo! Dun, 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 dun.
I haven't done a video of this yet.
Not for the public.
We've seen it before.
Sorry about that. Bear with. This is really tough to do with one hand. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yep. Knew that was coming.
Tonight.
Remember, Tanner, we talked about you setting yourself up for that's what she said. You're not allowed.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
It's
Holy Scott in life, Kev.
It's the Lego rule. It's the YouTube statute of limitations.
I will look forward to when I can have this all wired up to a switch instead of
Why don't you get a clapper?
That too.
Tough to do with one hand, but you know, you
Just
figure out a way.
True.
All right. So just Ninjago City alone, guys, like it's incredible.
Yeah, you can move on to the next. Thank you.
That's Ninjago City. That's the docks. And just, you got flashing lights. You got orange lights. You got pink lights in here with the cherry blossom. The docks here has got a flickering light where they've got the rotisserie down there.
Hmm.
If you guys can see that.
Yeah, looks good.
Pretty incredible. And then here's the old city. Palace Cinema's flashing. Detective's office is lit up. At the town hall. At the Grand Emporium with the big sign, the billboard there. And then the brick bank. And then I think, so I got a light kit now for Ninjago City Gardens. And then I think I'm going to order one for Boutique Hotel and probably the Fire Brigade next. We'll see.
And all from Light My Brick, right?
Yeah, their stuff is just really high quality. Plus, they have kind of a VIP points program too. So I might as well, now that I'm banking points with them, I can get some free stuff eventually.
Swag.
What'd you call them?
Swag. Stuff we all get.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Tanner.
Pretty awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna log off of here.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Bye. See you next week. Bretsky asks, has anyone built the windmill?
From round one? Or no, round two windmill? Or the...
He's not talking about the Vespa's turbine. He's talking about the windmill, right? Like there was a windmill in that, was there not?
Yeah, in the round two of the designer program, I think.
Not this cowboy.
No.
I don't think none of us got it.
I did not. No, I thought about it because in kind of the water area, my plan is to have a cliff face that goes up on the side, and that's where the lighthouse and the castle in the forest and the blacksmith shop will be. So I was thinking about it for there, and then just decided against it kind of at the last minute. But
yeah, Bretsky just said 100%. It was the Designer 2 program there, or round 2.
Tanner, did you think about getting that one at all?
Which one?
Round 2 designer program, the windmill.
I did for a minute, and then I was like, if I really want a windmill, the alt build that the guy did at the blacksmith looks just as good, so I might as well just get that one because it's way cheaper, right? But yeah, I'm Dutch. I could, of course, windmills are big there.
Gwenda says that's awesome, and Joe says if you need help moving that city, Matthew, we should probably fly him down to you, Tanner.
Yeah, about that.
About that. Hard pass.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
How rude.
Let's do is help.
So, is anybody gonna pick anything up in October? We got some decent promos at least, even though we're not gonna get a Star Wars one. We got the Tannjam Battle Pack is coming, the Ray the Castaway promo.
Tannjam Battle Pack. I like you realize that has one character. I fight myself.
The most dangerous opponent. Just like in The Office, where Dwight has to show how he could defeat Dwight.
Block. Counter. PBJ says, speaking of The Office, he's going to get that one for sure. I think that's going to be my pickup. In fact, I think I'm going to order it tonight instead of going to the store tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I won't be able to get to the store. However, the assistant store manager at my Lego store said that they shouldn't have a problem because since it's a Saturday delivery, they get a Monday delivery too. So even if they sell out on Saturday, they should be replenished by Monday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll do that because, we've got to go to a soccer game tomorrow, right at the same time the Lego store opens, so I wasn't going to be able to make it.
Yep.
So I might stop by there later in the day, and then if they're out, then I was planning to go by Monday or Tuesday. I'm on business travel on Tuesday, and there's a Lego store in Arizona where I'm going. I was going to go there.
Make sure to bring your passport.
Arizona?
Yeah, I did. I put it in my work bag already. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, Arizona's looking to secede. So he needs a passport to enter the state.
Hey, Bretsky just said, Tanner, I caught you porting out the aquarium. You're welcome to mine for retail if you like.
I saw that. Why are you gonna? No, don't sell it to me for retail, Bretsky. If you don't want it, then
sell it to him for a huge increase.
Sell it to somebody else for a markup because I'm sure you can get way more for it. Mine's just gonna go on my office at work, so it's not a big deal.
Joe just said they finally got the Titanic back in stock, and he's going to pull the trigger for double points. Yeah,
for sure.
That was the one, probably the biggest one for me that I was a hard no saw it, and I'm like, oh dear Lord.
Yep.
The what's crazy is, and I didn't even think we had a stock problem here, but I haven't really been paying attention since I bought mine. But the shop that I go to, the secondhand shop, they've got it there, and they've got it priced at $900.
Oof. Canadian?
No, yeah,
$20 American.
Gwenda asked, "Do you think the Christmas tree is worth getting?" I do, especially if you didn't get the promo a couple of years ago. I think if you got that one, you could hold off because it's very similar to that one.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm gonna get that one to add to the city.
Yeah.
During the holidays.
That promo one was one of their real nice, like one of their nicest promos. I thought it was
absolutely. Yeah, it was the Black Friday promo. In 2020, I think.
Yeah.
So I think because there's a lot of high-priced items, I think there's going to be a lot of good stock come double points in October. They confirmed at my store that there's going to be double points in October. They just didn't say when they were going to be.
The 16th. Yeah.
Right. So I think people can wait on some stuff. Well, maybe The Office you can't. But I think a lot of these other big sets, I think they're going to sell out because of double points.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait on The Office because I want that promo, and it's not gonna last to the 10th. No. There's no way.
No, and The Office, I don't know if I've been more excited for a Lego set this year than The Office set. So.
Absolutely. And I think, a lot of people said, oh, the set kind of sucks. It's just, it's very basic. It is very basic. The build's not exciting or anything, but you're buying it for the minifigures, right? You're buying it for...
And it's The Office, right? Like it's if I don't know what people would expect to get out of the set for The Office when it literally is just a bunch of cubes, to make up the build. So that's just, I think
you just have to be into the show, like
right.
It has to be something that definitely has to be up your alley, because for just average Joe, like it'd be like, I guess the best way to put it is it'd be like the Queer Eye set for me. I could care less about it.
Mm-hmm.
I buy the Queer Eye set for parts because they have a lot of parts in it, but I'm not buying it because I like the show. I'm not buying it because it has anything to me. But The Office resonates with you, so you're gonna scoop it up, right?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, Matthew said too, it's exactly what you'd want for an Office set. I agree with that. It's got a ton of Easter eggs in it, so for the folks that love the show, we're going to look at that and just laugh at it because it's all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
The only complaint about it, I don't know, I forgot who did it. Somebody got the set early and they were like, here's how to build the Toby minifigure. And they just chucked it in the trash can.
Harsh.
And I don't know if that was because the Toby minifigure sucks, because it does, or if it's because Toby, the character,
Right.
Michael hated him, or both. And maybe that's why they made the Toby minifigure suck, is because Toby sucks. But it's kind of funny.
As I've said before, I'm hoping that it's pretty much, when you look at the fan designer set that was approved, it's pretty much the same layout. There's not much that changed. So I'm hoping they treat this like they did with Friends, and we get additional sets that go with it, add-ons. We get accounting. We get the break. We get the annex, and we get some more little minifigs to go with it. There's certainly more that they can include from the series that that you could then put a couple minifigures in, a few more builds.
Yeah, we need an Andy Bernard for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
Gotta have a Nard dog.
Gotta have the Nard dog. Whoop doop doo doo.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Shrewd Farm. Lego Artisan, the guy who's done the Sick Complex, he built a full office building. I don't know if you saw that, but he designed a full office building for it.
I did not. Did he build it with the Central Perk?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like it looks like the Dunder Mifflin office.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can he do it?
Figured he just put it like on top of the sitcom thing,
no,
and there's the office.
That would have been dumb.
Maybe in your opinion it would be dumb.
That's correct.
It's quite the blade.
Oh yeah. You'd shave with that thing.
I'm gonna. I need one.
So Brett, are you really selling your aquarium? Like, why? I'm assuming you built it already and you just don't like it.
Looks like it's going stateside.
Brett, don't worry. Tanner will definitely buy it for $500.
I will not.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I would have bought that one if I wanted it that bad. It was $60. Like that set was almost a steal. I didn't want it all that bad. And I think, like Aspen, I was a little pissed. The only reason I bought the bowling alley, I wasn't initially going to buy that, but it was because Waller's building didn't get approved.
Yep.
Because I had initially ordered that one.
The bowling alley's wicked.
It is. I'm glad I got it.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
But totally different things, but I don't think it stands a chance to Seasons in Time. But obviously it's two completely different builds.
Yeah.
So it is a shame that one did not get through. Like, I would have been fine if the bowling alley didn't get passed, because that one leaped over it.
That is true. I was surprised the bowling alley didn't even sell out. Like, there were still, it didn't get to 10K.
Well, because not every, was it only 2 or 3 that completely sold out in round 2? And then round 3 went absolutely crazy again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just the Lego store, which sold out in the first, I don't know, hour.
Yep.
Which I don't get that one. But that one sold out right away, and then the Venetian Houses sold out after like day 2, I think, and then nothing else did.
Right. And then everyone got wind of it and saw what round 1, round 2 was selling for. So then when round 3 went up, I think everyone just started buying as much as they could to then resell.
To resell, yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Brett bought all 5 in round 2. Yeah. Brett, sell that thing. You can mark it up and get well over it. I mean, that's what I did. I got double the value out of the fishing boat when I traded that in. You know what's nuts? So I traded that one in. I got the orange Porsche. I got a great story. Got a great story out of the orange Porsche out of it, but last week I went into the place that I got the Porsche from that I did the trade in, and
They're
they
like, where are
had
drugs?
the New York City Comic-Con, Boba Fett, and Han Solo and Carbonite brickheads there.
We get it. We get a text that says, sorry.
Which still, though, even though it's expensive, was a good price for that set.
It was a great price. It was a great price. It was under market value.
Yeah.
But
so where I can't see it on the shelves. Where is it?
I didn't get it. But I'm telling you, had it been there the same day as the Porsche, I would have probably got that instead of the Porsche. I would have. Because I like the brickheads way more, in fact. So I did my reel this week, and I was really proud of that reel. And as usual, when I'm really proud of a reel, it just does not perform. Like I showed it to the kids, and the kids are like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, you kidding me? Like, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was absolutely hilarious, especially the part where like I put the Spice Girls out there, and it's like nobody likes me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I liked it, Tanner, for the record. Yeah, I did.
I appreciate that. Yeah. The people that liked it, I appreciate you. The people that didn't, you just don't get me. Okay.
But see, those are the ones that bring the most joy as you film it and edit it and post it. Like that's the excitement, and yeah, you want everything to perform well. But I got to tell you, I think the enjoyment you get from something that you film and you're happy about is pretty good.
Well, and yeah, I mean, to that point, like I didn't go crazy with, I think I did it in like 3 takes. I didn't set the lighting up well for it. I had a shaky camera hand. Like I could have made it way better production quality, but I
do all my videos, just let it buck, who gives a crap.
Exactly. But I tell you, I did it and I played it like probably 5 times over again and just laughed out loud the whole time when I was playing it. Like just
that's what you should have filmed too. Yeah. You should have filmed the behind the scenes of you watching it.
Because that's the best part. You're sitting there, you're like, oh man, you post it and you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just watch the numbers just skyrocket on this thing. Yeah. For a second and you go, okay, I'm gonna go, honey, can you log on and see if I came up on the thing?
He's like, here we go, like my brick sponsorship.
It started to pick up today. Like I posted it yesterday, right? No, I posted Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah, I think it was.
And like it was through the first 2 days, it was like 400 views. I'm like, oh, this is killing me, And today it's up over 2,000. So it's starting to kind of pick up. Yeah, it's kind of picked up the last day or so. But
yeah, I'm sorry, I have not gone on to that stuff in probably a good 3 weeks now.
Well, when you see it, you're gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna like it immediately.
When you see it, can you please laugh?
Yes, you definitely should laugh.
And please film yourself and send it to me laughing.
I did another one too. So I was live on Instagram last night with a couple of dudes with Brett Hooper and Steve and Colby, and we're just kind of building stuff. And I built, what did I build? Well, I built Sloth and the Goonies finally. Hey, you guys! But I built a Johnny Thunder adventure set, like the one with the elephant, which is really cool. And then I built the set that I got this behemoth Belleville minifigure out of, like. And it's got like a very creepy demon baby in it. Like if you ever look at these Belleville sets, it's got a very disturbing baby in it. I'll go grab it in a minute. But I posted on a story of it today. And again, it's gotten barely any reaction, but I laughed audibly at myself because I put a picture of me holding up the baby. And then I zoomed in on just the face, and then I zoomed in on just the eyes. I posted those all together, and then I put one of the filters on that is like you see the picture and then it goes into strobe light and then it's playing it's called Carmina Burana, but it's like that ba 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 ba, that song. And ba 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 ba. You got to watch it. I hate you guys.
Don't be jealous because we have great singing voices. That's cruel. Should be happy for us.
I can't believe I was blessed with
All
this
right.
magical.
You guys be the judge of this baby.
Oh.
Sweet Jeebus. Do you put it in water and make it big?
I'm going to tape this to my wife's backup cam tomorrow, I think. He's going to be on the garage and seeing the baby right up here.
Thank goodness none of them watch this.
Here lies Tanner. They have stickers you can do that with, hey? Just as you put over the camera, and it's perfect perspective if someone's like looking in the back of your car.
I saw the guy. That idea came from Mark Rover, he's like a big YouTube dude.
Yep.
He did the Home Alone.
Some Halloween pranks that you can do on people, right?
Yeah. So he was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think, or Jimmy Fallon, one of the Jimmys.
I think Kimmel.
And he showed that. So like he took a Freddy Krueger, like a McFarlane Freddy Krueger figure, and like taped it to the backup cam of his wife's car.
At the
Speaking of creepy stuff, have you guys started? Oh, we already talked about Dahmer. Rings of Power, new episode this week. Apparently it's a banger. It's really good, is what I'm hearing. I haven't watched it yet.
I have not yet either.
No, I'm going to nod my head and act like I know what you're talking about.
You haven't been watching Rings of Power, huh?
I've been watching it.
I haven't watched wrestling in the longest time.
The boxing, dude. It's boxing.
Oh, my bad.
So good. So good.
No, it's the Lord of the Rings prequel show. It's on Prime. And it's been pretty good so far, I think.
I think it's been all right. I've liked it.
That's an interesting spot. It's crazy all this stuff now that's being streamed, sports. It's
Streamed what?
Tough to know where I'm supposed to be watching something.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it.
Well, especially the other night, the Cardinals game that Pools hit $6.99 and $700 on was on Apple TV. So most of the country didn't see it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The same thing almost happened to Judge for 61.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he decided to wait a long time.
Bretsky asked, what did we think of the first episodes of Andor?
I watched the first and I think fell asleep in the last 10 minutes or so, and I have not watched any of it yet.
Hey, Doug. Kev, you probably haven't watched that one yet.
Which one?
Andor.
No. I've seen 2 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the third one was the best one so far. 4 was really slow again. I think it's doing a lot of, it's a slow burn kind of show.
Well, it's a lot of episodes, right?
Yeah.
Compared to some of the other stuff.
So it's double what we usually get.
Yeah.
Double evading.
But yeah, Bada saying a lot of backstory, so they're kind of building up that, and it's a slow burn. But I like it's beautifully filmed. I really like it's filmed on location in Scotland or something.
Scotland.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's going to be good. It's going to be better than Book of Boba Fett, regardless. It already is.
That's a tall hill to climb, my friend.
Well, and if it's not, they can just put all the dead characters in the back of the tank and away we go. That's the way it works. I don't make the rules. I just live by them. Okay.
And I like Stellan Skarsgard. He was in episode 3 and 4, and I like that guy. He's phenomenal.
And who was that guy?
He's in Thor. He's the scientist, Dr. Selvig in Thor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all that crossover stuff.
I mean, he's not playing the same character, Eric.
In my mind, he is. Okay, he didn't change his face.
I guess he could be
Like the same dude. Could have put some prosthetics on or something, but no.
Did you guys see the Ryan Reynolds?
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they're promoting that 2 years out.
Oh, there's a trailer?
No trailer. It's just him and Hugh Jackman on social media.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out.
And yeah, Wolverine is back. He's going to be in Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
But wow. So
Did
is
you
it
ask him something? Didn't he say, like, hey, do you want to bring Wolverine back? He's like, okay.
So then it's obviously going to be predates Logan, right?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, so Logan is supposed to take place in 2029. And so this would be like 5 years earlier than that, I think. But even if it's not, it could be an alternate universe, right? There's a lot of people that are saying they think it's in the universe that they showed in Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
The one that Xavier is in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna get so confusing for me.
Yep.
Looks like I'm not gonna be into Marvel anymore.
Hey?
What's that?
Just getting up in the morning is enough confusion for you.
No, I mean I've gotten it pretty well now, down to a science. I just have to read through the steps every night before.
Yeah.
But no, as long as I take out the book and watch the video again on how to do it, it's fine.
And a couple of blue pills and you're ready to go, right?
Whoa.
I spring right up out of bed.
And that's right where Jen enters. That's where Jen enters the stream going, these guys are idiots.
Jane Doe asked, does that mean Black Bolt might be in it? Black Bolt might be in it. That could be, Aspen. That could be.
And Black Bolt is who?
He was in the show called Inhumans, and they brought him in. He's the leader of the Inhumans. They brought him in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh,
he's the guy that exploded his own head.
no, that's The Boys. What are you talking about?
Same
different.
show. Same show.
Yeah.
Same show.
Oh man.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we can catch up on all that Marvel stuff. I didn't realize The Boys was Marvel, but good to know.
I mean, it might as well be.
Hey, if they could have a talking wiener and Tommy Lee, then in Disney, why can't The Boys be Marvel? I'm still confused by that.
What are you talking about?
Did you watch the Tommy Lee thing, the Disney Tommy Lee?
No, I didn't.
All right. You'll understand if you watch it. There's a scene where Tommy Lee's junk is talking to him.
I don't think I'm going to watch that.
Like literally turned
Yeah,
around
but the cinematography is amazing.
and talking to him. Yeah, Disney. Really.
Wow.
I don't think
Disney
that's
Plus,
here.
huh?
I think that's only in Canada. You guys have more relaxed.
You should probably Google right now on your phone there, Tommy Lee talking to his wiener and see what comes up.
I don't know if I want to do that.
It's going to be the real Tommy Lee first that comes up.
It's Hello, Tanner. I mean,
Oh my God. That knows my name.
She's
That's
my
just a
number one-
regular Friday night, guys. Come on.
She's just a regular subscriber. Nothing to see here.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Tommy.
Oh,
Oh, man.
no problems here.
Oh, did I tell you, gents? Everybody watching? I got another camel. Check that out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
2 of them.
Back at the store, or was this one online?
Are awesome. I I traded for this one in a parking lot.
whoa.
So I think I was telling you guys this, but I had the Lumberjack CMF, right? And I stole the hat off of it to put it on Kev's sig fig.
Mhm.
Well, I wanted another hat. Hey, Kate's back. And she says, great winners of prizes. Awesome. So anyway, I wanted another hat for my CMF because I think I'm stupidly going to maybe start trying to collect all the CMFs. I don't know.
I was sending you one of those, so you didn't have to go to a parking lot and get stabbed.
Well, I didn't know that because you didn't tell me.
Like, yeah, you said send me a hat, and I said, yeah, no problem. I have lots. Remember?
Okay. Well, I'll take another one. I love them. So anyway, I ordered one from a dude and he mails it to me and it's like, I look at the fig and I'm like, this isn't the right figure. I was like, the pants are wrong. The shirt's wrong. The hat's wrong. The face is wrong. Everything was wrong. So he gave me a generic little smiling dude with a flannel shirt and a red hat, but wasn't the right one, right? So I reach out to him and I'm like, hey, you sent me the wrong figure here. And he's like, can you send me a picture? I have a hard time believing I got the whole figure wrong. And so I sent him a picture and he's like, oh man, I guess I did. And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I'll refund your money plus $1 if that's cool. And I said, well, I looked on his store and I said, well, it looks like what happened is, you know, that little popcorn cart poly bag?
Yeah.
So he gave me the figure from that. And I saw it was listed on his store. So I was like, I think you just gave me that figure instead. I was like, so if you still have the Lumberjack, I want that one because I want the hat. And he's like, oh yeah, even better. And he's like, yeah, I found it. And I was like, well, I will order some more stuff on your store and then you can just throw that in with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. And he's like, hey, I noticed you're in the St. Louis area. He's like, I am too. We could just forego the shipping and just, you know, meet up. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Public place, no big deal. So like I found some stuff on a store and he had a camel and he had a couple other CMFs that I wanted. And so I threw them together and like he met really close to my work, which was awesome. Yeah. Treating camels in a parking lot, Joe. That's what we do.
That's what we do in the Midwest.
But yeah, like he met me like, I don't know, 5 minutes from my work and, you know, no big deal. I Venmo'd him the money. He handed me the figures and all was good.
Nice. Does he have a pretty decent sized store? Is there like more stuff eventually you'd probably get?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
No, that's really great to actually have that ability, right? Being close.
Yeah, I mean, I've never known that. I know Kevin's got like 1 billion Bricklink stores in Edmonton, but we don't really have a ton here.
Just because how many stores we have really like.
Yeah, for sure.
It's handy, but they don't have a lot of the, well, they have a lot of parts and pieces because they totally get to the walls before everybody else, right? But when you're looking for some minifigs and stuff, there's a lot of times you can't find a lot of stuff locally around here.
Mm-hmm. What do they always say, right? The States have the sets and Europe has the parts, right?
Yeah. Man, it was awesome.
Joe, I don't think if he was a fan, he was pretty even keel about it. He didn't like gush or anything. So probably just didn't know who I was. If
Well,
he was
that and
related
Joe,
to
when Tanner
Granny,
walked up there, he was like, "You know who I am?"
Yeah. It's like you with the wrong guy.
Messing
if
with the
he was
phone.
related to the granny that I swept the leg on, he didn't show it because I don't think I would have made it out of the parking lot.
Well,
So,
not yet. He hasn't.
Right.
But you
She
can be
deserved
rest
it,
assured
right?
she deserved that. Rest assured he's coming for you.
Kate, no, I did not.
It's all cool. I mean, he just followed you to work, and then when you left, he followed you home, but it wasn't weird at all.
Yeah. He's currently at your window.
Yeah, he's like staring at through the window right now.
Yeah. He's fixing the McLaren as we're talking right now. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's nice to get a laugh. That was good. I just like the picture everyone watching shaking their heads too.
How does that work?
What's funny is Aspen was on this morning on Instagram Live, and she was with Claire, who she usually is with, and then Annabelle, and then a guy that I'm not familiar with, but I think he's been on with them a couple times. And this guy, he's like, you know what I love? He's like, that McLaren Elva polybag, and she just starts laughing, He's like, you know what the perfect set is? That McLaren Elva polybag. And I was like, yeah, it's the perfect set to throw against the wall.
That sounds like a setup.
Does, yeah. They're trying to trigger you, buddy.
Yep.
So what do you want to do there, Big T? You gonna open that up or what?
This bag? I just opened it.
No.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what
This thing is hardly freaking confusing. Here we go.
What are you talking about? All right. Well, I guess I can do that. So my birthday is coming up. You guys may or may not know that. My birthday's on Tuesday, and I got a package today in the mail that may or may not be related to my birthday, and I've been asked to open it up because I think some people here may have contributed to this, and for that I will just say, if you did, or if you didn't, or if you even thought of me, I appreciate you all. And I didn't really want to open this live just because that's not really who I am, but I kind of got strong-armed into it, so that's okay. That's what I'll do. And anyway, if you, everybody that even thought of me for this, y'all are too kind. You guys mean a lot to me. Everybody that comes here every week, and you don't have to mail me anything to show that. I appreciate you all very much. You have no idea. So I'll say that before I open this. Thank you to everyone for just coming here and spending your Fridays with us, and
because we're idiots.
Being a part of my life, being a part of all of our lives.
Absolutely.
So we will see what's in the box.
In the box. If I didn't think I'd go to jail, just one time I'd mail you a mannequin head.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be a surprise now. I got to figure out how to open this. So, yeah, I knew this was coming. Kate was the one who mailed this, but apparently she did some scheming behind my back with some other people. So, some other people knew about this as well, apparently. I just assumed it was. Anyway.
Get in that box.
Infamous said that there was a YouTube ad for Tonka Toys Caterpillar. Right up your alley, Kev.
Really?
It may be a flat screen TV. I don't know.
It probably is.
I'm gonna open it up this way so I can't see it. We'll let you all see it first. Oh man, this box is weird. That's what he said.
Oh, did he? Oh, could he have?
I know you said I can't set myself up, but it just came to me. Like I said it. I wasn't
That's
thinking.
What she said.
Well, touche, salesman. Oh, I hope it's a pizza. Because I've been doing a low carb diet for the last 8 weeks, and that ends this week. Like I'm gonna eat the shit out of some carbs next week. And
I want pizza so bad. I haven't had it in so long.
I haven't either. It's been 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That box.
How much have you lost?
Who lost? What?
You. How much have you lost?
I'm only down 10 pounds, but like I feel like I'm replacing fat with muscle. So
Yeah, good.
And I just feel better. I feel better. Okay, here we go. That's what's in the box. It looks like a card. So it says 10-4, good buddy. Happy birthday. Emily, the trade company. Tim, TK Bricks. Rick Brickham, I'm assuming. Gene's version. Aspen. Brian, I assume this is Brian from Utah. Thomas, Minimal Bricks. Helena, Mora, Andrew, Kate, Thomas, Jen, Cody, lots of folks here. And again, even if your name's not on here, I know you put some thought into this. You might have influenced this, and I appreciate you all. Like, appreciate the heck out of everybody. So thank you so much. It's Brian STL Bricko, the local guy here. All right, so we got a bracelet from Kate's volleyball team, Cougar Volleyball.
Just like this one?
Just like that one. Oh. Okay, all right. We got Darth Malgus here. Loving that.
I loved him in Harry Potter.
That's Darth.
What?
That's Darth Manitoba.
Darth Manitoba.
We got a dirty, filthy clone trooper here.
Yes.
Good. And these are from Big Kid Bricks. These are customs that, oh man. This is one that I love, obviously. That's my guy, Darth Revan. I joined a Whatnot stream last weekend, and a guy was doing it. It was like a retail rally. I don't know if you guys have heard of these, but they do these, and I guess Whatnot donate sets to them, and then they sell them at retail price, but you have to be like quick to the draw and get it first. So they'll like have the price at $10,000, and then they'll mark it down to the retail price, and the first person to hit the buy it now button gets it at the retail price. So like this guy had a UCS Slave 1 that he was doing that with. I was trying to help Mora get that. But he also had an actual Revan poly bag, and naturally I didn't get it, but it was interesting. What was funny was the guy had these sets marked at 10K.
Yeah.
Somebody bought it for 10K by mistake.
Oh shit!
Like
I was gonna say, is that the rub, or is that the risk that you could potentially be paying 10K for something?
Yep.
Yeah.
So some of them like will mark it up to $100,000 or something, because then you can't, your credit card won't take it. But yeah, nutty. Okay, Got some more figures here. Got Syndrome. Series 1 or Series 2? Series 2, I think. Got Chip and Dale from Series 2. The green one, I forget what his name is. Dewey, maybe?
Yep. Dewey or Louie, one of the two.
Yeah, Aladdin. Man, just killing it with the. We got Hades. We got Ursula. We got Alice saying, "Eat me." She's not really.
That's what she said.
Got the blue one, Huey, maybe. I can't remember. The Far. We got Anna, Steamboat Willie, Ariel.
Did you say Ivana?
I said
Ivana? That's Eric's tech girl, is not?
Yeah, Steamboat Minnie. We got Frozone, Cheshire Cat. It's like the whole freaking series. Peter Pan.
Good timing to start collecting.
Hercules. And
The second time I've heard that tonight. That's weird.
and of course Forky, because Forky's awesome. And I can see through this bubble wrap, but I got kind of a feeling I know what this is. And again, way too kind of you folks. This is freaking crazy. So I think people have heard me say this, and I probably made Rick feel really bad.
You did call him multiple names.
Which was your intent. But
It
anyway.
was. I mean, it was kind of a dick move of him, right? I was like, this is the set I always wanted. And he just pulls it out and is like, oh, you mean this set? What's it called again? And this smells like 1990s.
Oof.
Like,
Where
this
you're
is too
going.
much, guys. This is crazy. So this is my absolute number one wanted set. I wanted this set when I was a kid. Let's see, the set was from 1993. It was $45 then, and that was too much for me then because I was freaking 12 years old and I didn't have a job. So,
What's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you be like a normal 12-year-old?
Slacker.
So obviously, way more than $45. This is Ice Planet 2002. It's one of the space builds. Pretty crazy timing. So I just did I in commemoration of this for Kate's Space Adventure Challenge, which ended last weekend, and she just announced the prizes for that this week. And then Friendship Timber, which actually Aubrey's given people till Sunday night to submit. So if you haven't done a Friendship Timber build, some pretty good prizes for that too. Build something for Friendship Timber. You can build a spaceship, you can build a pirate ship, you can build an airship, you can build you can ship your pants, you can ship your drawers. Whatever you do, just ship it and submit it, and they will you'll be in the drawing for a prize. I think they're doing random drawings for everything but their favorites. So Martin and Aubrey are each going to pick a favorite. Everything else is going to be a random drawing. So everybody's got a chance to win something, I believe. But anyway, I did a recolor of this model digitally in kind of the Friends style. And yeah, this is incredible, folks. It's not a lot of pieces. It's 500 and I don't even think it's on the side of the box here. 412 interlocking pieces is what it says. It's called the Rick Brickham. I'd quiz him to ask him what it was called if he were here, and he'd be like, I don't know. Called the Deep Freeze Defender. And this is just amazing. So I'm going to show you in a minute, but the two ships here, they come off. There's a magnet piece in this build. It's like completely modular, like each of these sections come off, but it's the old style with the open window here. And you can see
Sons of
Nice
bitches.
Planet, but yeah, here's the picture of what it does. You can see the modular sections. Just it's incredible, everybody. And way too kind and too generous of everyone. And thank you from the bottom top all around my heart. I appreciate you. I really do.
Well, not as much as everybody appreciates you, Tanner. That's just goes to show the impact you have on a lot of people. So I hope you know how important you are to all those people. That's the most important part.
You guys must not know me that well. Yeah. Enough with that gushy show of emotion.
I like what you did there.
That's from Home Alone 2.
Yeah. Rain.
All right. Anyway, thanks all. I appreciate it. Seriously.
Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
I'm almost done my build. I hope this son of a bitch rolls.
Have you been? Is it like does it have tests in it in the manual every once in a while?
Yeah, but who the hell does those?
This guy. Brad does.
Well, whoop-de-doo for Brad. Oh, shit. Yeah, this will be interesting. I don't know. They give you a test of motors, but I'd never run the tracks or anything. So this could R2D2 right off the bench. I have no idea what's about to happen.
Harley said, Kevin, you can go into the Lego store tomorrow.
Probably not. Probably not. Are you, Hardy? And what are you picking up if you are?
For the Canadians, and I saw Britsky took advantage of this today. He posted a little Instagram reel of it, but Bricktober started, and they're not doing last year's giveaways. They're actually doing this year's, and they're actually really freaking cool. And they're giving the actual official boxes away. They're not putting them in those shitty bags that they did last year as well.
Nice.
But so if you go to Toys R Us, and I don't know what the threshold is. Maybe Andrew, if he's still here, can talk about that. But they're doing the Bricktober things, and you guys remember that it was an Ideas set, like an Ideas promo, $80 Canadian is what he said. There was an Ideas promo that was like a little kid on a rocket ship that was like one of the rides that sits out in front of the store.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So it's that style, but there's a pirate ship, there's a spaceship, there's a why am I blanking? Classic Lego. Oh, there's like some kind of castle built. So there's 4 of them, and they're kind of like an homage to classic 90 years of Lego themes.
Wow.
And they're all like that style, that little like moving carnival ride type thing. Pretty cool.
I'm paying attention. I'm just paying attention to this for a sec here. Bear with me.
Oh, good. Harley said he was thinking the Office set, but he's going to London, England on the 13th of October, so he might save his money. That's probably a good call.
Nice.
London, England.
Land of 1,000 lakes.
Whale's vagina. San Diego.
Infamous said Indigo has Jack and the Beanstalk gift with purchase. That's last year's Bricktober from Asia Pacific for a $60 spend. Indigo is like a bookstore, is that right?
Yeah.
Hoping they'll give the promo with just purchasing the Office.
I don't think they will.
Yeah,
I think they have to add a keychain on or something.
yeah. I was probably going to do the Brickheads.
Yeah, I think we have to add a keychain on. I don't think it quite makes the threshold.
Which is bullshit, but Britsky's out of here, said he may be back, gotta put the lady to bed. All right, we know what that means. Whoa, having a baby at 9 a.m. Eastern. What are you guys doing tomorrow? There you go, Britsky. All right. Congratulations, man.
Couldn't have waited till the 4th, man, and sync that up with Tanner's birthday?
Yeah, seriously, what were you thinking?
I mean, it's not too late to tell her just to hang on, buddy.
Yeah, seriously, right?
You can
We
wait.
will
can
say
do
nice
that.
things at your funeral when you do that, though.
Not been practicing her Kegels. What the?
Congratulations, buddy. Hope everything goes well. I'm sure it'll go well, and that's awesome, man. The brood is growing.
Keep us posted.
We're gonna have to add something on. I was gonna hold the Brickhead. I was gonna add that on the 3rd to the Winter Village.
Okay.
I think, but we'd still be short with that, right? Because it's because the Winter Village is 100.
Oh, right. Brickheads, yeah.
Brett said Andrew turned down Lego garage sale shopping with him just to have a baby. Man, what kind of friend is that?
Kind of
Wow.
ridiculous.
Like, jeez, that's. Oh, guess the guy doesn't know bros.
Doesn't even read the bro code. Which Brickheads are you going to get, Eric? The Star Wars ones or the Avatar ones?
Are there different ones coming out in October 1st?
I think it's just the Avatar ones.
Yeah, so I'll just get the. I already have the new Star Wars ones. So
Okay. I hadn't bought those yet. I was saving them.
yeah, they tend to be like that simple little add-on.
Yep.
But I usually October double points is usually when I make my group of large purchases. I kind of already have done some of those, so I don't know if I'll be doing anything for double VIP points coming up. We'll see. Maybe if Bowser's available, maybe that.
Yeah.
That would probably be it that I'll be looking at. Since I already cashed most of mine in for the lighthouse. Usually I tend to stock them and wait all year, but
That was a good choice, though.
yeah, beautiful set. Excited to. I've been looking at getting additional parts to match the brick, the rock work in it to get the same colors going across everything. I already have like the merps and the burps and stuff. But I really need to figure out placement of stuff first before I get carried away with that.
Kevin's just randomly raising the.
No, it's doing its own calibration stuff here.
What?
Yeah, it's lit. I'm doing nothing. It's doing all this itself. It's going to either end really bad or really good. So it just went into calibration mode, so it's literally raising and lowering. I don't know how loud that is, if it's too loud or whatever.
What'd you say? It's too loud. I can't hear
you. What was that?
Oh, look at the tilt. Tilty poo.
Brett says he really likes Bowser. I do too. They did a really good job of it. I don't love the price on it, but it's a beautiful set.
Ripper.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's just going to be a running theme now for everything, right? Where the price is just going to be not enjoyable for a lot of stuff.
Agreed. But when they come out with clunker sets like that Black Panther bust, it doesn't make me sad that...
It doesn't make you sad of what it could have been, though?
Maybe, but I don't know. Like, the gold standard of those big bust builds is Darth Maul, and that one, it doesn't even hold a candle to that Darth Maul.
And everyone... Well, not everyone. I shouldn't say that. It's a gross exaggeration, which I've never been known to do. But I've heard a couple people have built that, and they just talked about how excruciating painful it was to build it. So I can see probably why they didn't want to go that same route. But yeah, it's I agree. I'm kind of happy that that's what it was, because I know what I'm not going to get.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be one that I'll see and then be like, oh, okay, I have to get it.
Infamous says, Kev, you look just like the kids on the Tonka toy commercial. You got to make the noises, though. You got to go bum, 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 bum. Just like that, though.
Yeah, that wasn't a request. That's a must.
It's in your contract, Kevin.
Yeah, dude. Well, come on.
He's got to come off mute and then go bum, 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 bum. You need a construction hat, too. I want you to put a hard hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Eric, I'll ask you, big architecture guy that you are.
Yes. What's up?
Are you going to get the new Eiffel Tower?
No.
Really?
I don't have the original one. I don't know where I could put it. The thing is ridiculous.
Bend over and I'll show you where to put it. Yeah, 5 feet tall, right?
Yeah. Like, it's...
Oh, you need to unmute your mic, and I need to hear the... Blah, 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 blah.
Watch this. Watch this. This thing is like slow crawls. I'm doing a circle. Then I can crank it up. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
It's amazing with the tread how much it gets being on like a flat, smooth surface.
Does it have the little rubbery things in the tread too?
On the track?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
On the outside?
Well,
No,
I know like some of those newer Technic sets, they actually put the little rubber things in to give them some friction.
Oh my dear God, the control on this thing is ridiculous. So I'll show you here. So here's the throttle control. So see the little gray slide on the side there?
Yep.
That's for how fast you want it to go. And then you see the two yellow ones?
Mm-hmm.
left track, right track. So when you set the gray one, you can set it to whatever speed you want the thing to run. And there's an R and a D right by the gray thing, so that's reverse and drive.
Are you sure that's what it stands for?
Race and downshift, yeah. But like literally, I can pull one handle, and this thing's just spinning on a dime on my bench right here in front of the camera.
You need to have that when you're displaying a set in a video. That's what the set is on top of as it's spinning around to show it.
Yeah.
Oh, how the turntables have
turned. So then you got blade control. Drop it down.
Like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. And then slide the toggle blade functions. I tilt it. Holy smokes. And this will, when I flip that.
Probably sounds louder there, but it's really not that bad.
It's actually not loud.
No? Okay, because yeah, it's really not bad at all.
So then this side raises and lowers the ripper.
Thing's going to rip?
It's going to rip. Watch.
The rip.
The ripper here. There's the ripper. There's it here. Back there. Stop. Yeah, that one, I want that one.
Today, Junior.
I don't know why.
Did you run a test?
It's going up. I did run the test. Goes down, yeah. Okay, cool. There goes the ripper. Go this way. Many things will get ripped. That is so cool. And then reverse.
Is it everything you hoped it would be and more?
More, yeah. Like just how slow this thing will crawl. Look at this.
Oh.
That's pretty remarkable. Like it's not jerky. I can speed it up. I can slow it down, but it's very, very smooth.
Very responsive.
Yeah. Infamous said the ladder retracts too.
It does, but I've got an issue with that.
Uh-oh.
So the ladder on the side here, and you know what? I noticed it. The nice thing is I noticed it like right when I did it, and I chose not to fix it. So that's good. So to turn this thing on and off inside the engine compartment here, there's a red push down button. It's off. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to, I think the cab actually pops off pretty easy to get to the gearbox. I think that's what I was looking at when the mic was muted. I was looking to see where it connected. So there's just one connection off there. I can reach it though. It's not going to be too bad. But this thing is an absolute beast. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is very cool. So a great big thank you to the person that sent this to me because yeah, this is like, not going to lie, my prized possession now. It's
awesome. It's awesome.
This is actually going to sit upstairs. It's not even going down here. So when I spill popcorn on the floor, I can clean it up.
Yes, you better.
Oh, this thing is so neat. But what did I do there? I'll get that apart eventually. And the blade is huge. Like the blade, like I said, the blade was that last bag 8, and it was 3 like 6 bloody bags.
Yeah, you're gonna bring that thing to plow my driveway on the first snow, I think.
I'm gonna bring it to plow. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that.
Plow something.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah, come on.
Nope,
Yeah, you proud of yourself? You proud of yourself for that?
I'm not. I'm feeling shame
I
right
am.
now. I am completely feeling shame.
This man ain't got no shame.
It is like it's something to see. If I didn't see one built at our store.
Well, I mean, they don't have enough manpower.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Becca, how you doing?
No, it's like lights, right? With what light kits do for sets, the motorization of that takes it up a whole nother step. Like that's
kind of everything. Like when you see the gearing and stuff like that in the side tracks, like it's kind of hard to describe until you get a good look at it. And even me putting it up there is not going to really show you like just the magnitude of how much stuff is actually happening to make this thing function and run and roll. And it has track tensioners built into the side of the, like right here. You just literally turn the you turn this guy here. I don't know if you can see that, but you turn this knob and the track loosens right up, so you can set it to whatever tension you want.
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's pretty slick. Like it has one of those on both sides. The calibration thing, it did the whole calibration thing all by itself. The chair inside's on an angle, just like the D11. That like everything is pretty slick. It's got like that, I always call them the cattle gate, but on the front of the blade, it's got that rock guard piece that comes right across here. Like they really didn't miss much on this thing. The side doors that open up and the motor goes up and down, like on most of their Technic kits, the pistons roll when the thing's moving, so you can see all that happen. And I have done it before. I did it on one of the supercars. I filled the engine compartment in, like where the pistons are, because I thought it looked way cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that on this too, just with flat plates. You can put like just 2x4s across to put heads on the motor. But for a gearhead, this set is pretty remarkable.
Awesome.
And big and yellow and mean. But this thing I might even do a light kit on this thing. I think that would look cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Good
You gotta make it smoke too.
Yeah.
Put a sound kit on it since you're piss poor at doing the sounds.
I did it pretty damn good.
I don't know about that.
Let us be the judge of that.
Your heart wasn't in it. Your heart just wasn't in it. I think you gotta get out there and play in some dirt, and then you're really gonna go for it.
I'm gonna play in some dirt, all right.
Let it rip.
I'm gonna let her buck. I think I'll be crawling through the backyard in the snow in about another month.
That sounds fun.
Oh,
Yeah. But I think we're there, hey? Like we're at our 2-hour mark.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's correct.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. It's an absolute blast as always. And and you built this live. Respect. Yeah. I love Technic. I really like putting Technic together. Like it is one of my favorite things to do.
It's so, it gives you an appreciation for system builds. It speaks to the mechanical side of you, So yeah, it's just it's something like no other. I know a lot of people are like, they get freaked out about Technic in the system builds, but doing a big Technic build like that, it's like nothing else. It really is.
Yeah, especially once you're done and you get the gratification of it, and yeah, it's pretty remarkable how this stuff, because I didn't expect much out of the mechanical side, like the motors and stuff. I thought it would be like, when you get some stuff like the piano,
yeah,
loud as hell,
yeah,
funky, bulky. Like this isn't like that. It's totally different.
That's the way the Lighthouse was too. They did a really good job to silence that motor.
Yeah. So again, thanks everybody for coming tonight. And Tanner, you have a great birthday on Tuesday. Of course, I will definitely talk to you before then.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you everyone again. And thanks for being here week after week. And yeah, we couldn't do it without y'all. This is this is therapy for all of us, I think, and I wouldn't want to spend my Friday nights with anybody else.
Absolutely. Appreciate you all, and stay safe.
Take care.